Do 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 do. Mummy, I'm scared. Ooh, it's a bit dark in here. Well, what would you expect? That's a pretty cute picture. Funny too. Hey, you know it'd be kind of fun and crazy, because I'm a crazy guy. You know, it's a really weird thing. When I was doing research for the art style that I'm trying to mimic here for the picture of my thumbnail, and then I got inspired to do like a crazy little animation, I went on a research tangent and I tried to look up who the artist was who did the art for the original Zelda 2 manuals, which is where the art originally came from. The images that you saw where I actually found it was a reuse of the art being featured for Link's Awakening, but people say that it ranges from in-house or Kazumi himself, and no one can really agree on who made the cute little chibi Link characters for the manuals. And I think that really sucks. So if anybody on the internet actually finds this video interesting, there's your payment to me for entertaining you. Help me find out who made the Zelda manual art. And I hope that they appreciate me trying to mimic their style. I think I messed up on the sword at one point, but it's a fun little cute style. Very simple, very 80s, and I love it. Right about here, you'll notice that there's like a this little half U thing that I'm using. I don't have a real name for it, but I've been using these to create sort of guidelines for motion. And the very first time I ever saw something like this being used was when a guy animated a ball, and he showed how it sped up and slowed down in specific areas. And ever since then, I have been using a similar ball to, not ball, but the similar guide to help me move things. But eventually, during the animation process, when I was looking at the art and watching it animate, I was like, that's not fun, that's a little bit too busy, it's not NES. And I looked at one of my other favorite games, and it was Monster Boy in Wonderland, and I was like, you know what, his sword doesn't move all that much when he's running, and it would make it a lot easier to animate Link slashing forward if the animation for the sword itself was kind of more simple. So I think around about here, that's when I'm like, you know what, that needs to change. So I immediately make a basic arm, and instead of having it move around like I had it before where it was bouncing in a U shape, it's now moving more like the Wonder Boy games, I think. And if you enjoyed the music featured here, check out Nostalgia Bubble. He does some pretty good remixes, and it surprises me that he doesn't have more views and more subscribers with how well his stuff is. Seriously, go check him out.